Yo, 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 yo. What up, baby? We back. Sorry it took me so long, man. A lot of shit I have to do in the background, you know what I'm saying? Had a relatively long day today. Uh had a little job interview that I was getting ready for. What up, bang for your buck gamer? What's good? Audacity, what's up? Rona Zorro, what's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. I appreciate it, bro. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The news of the day. The news of the day. God damn. Anthony Joshua and Fury have agreed to terms? I thought Joshua got to fight Pulev. I thought goddamn me Fury got to fight Wilder. How they agreeing to terms? Are y'all like motherfucking fortune tellers? Are you a fortune teller, Joshua? Are you a fortune teller, Fury? Do you guys know the future or something? Because you guys are disregarding. You guys are disregarding Deontay Wilder and Kubrat Pulev. But, man, before we get into all that, man, y'all know what it is with me. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know where I'm from, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. Man, I can't even lie to you, man. I am flabbergasted with this news. This shit is beyond me. I have no idea what is going on right now. You got guys agreeing to deals behind the scenes. You got Daniel Kinahan over there working his magic. You got Tyson Fury coming out saying some words. You got Eddie Hearn trying to explain what's going on. But y'all know how we do, man. That's the main topic. But before we get into the main topic, man, I've been out there, man. I've been out there on the internet. I got a video of Shelly Finkel reaction to the news of Fury and Joshua. Also, I got Mike Tyson giving a UFC fighter some tips, and I got a guy that any boxer in the world will want a chin like his. This guy has an unbelievable chin. Unbelievable. So with that being said, man, y'all know how we do daily. Let's go ahead and get out to the videos of the day. First, man, we're going to show you that guy. No. Since the big news came out, we're going to start with Shelly Finkel. We're going to start with Shelly Finkel, man. We're going to show you what Shelly Finkel has been thinking about all this shit, man. Shelly Finkel got the news earlier today. He got the news earlier today, man. So we're going to show you how Shelly been dealing with this stress and dealing with this goddamn news of Joshua and Fury. Shelly?
Ja, der kommt. Schau die Sekunde. Gut. Einer. 10 Sekunden. Gut. 5.
Now I know that ain't Shelly, but damn it kind of look like him, don't it? It kind of look like Shelly, you know what I'm saying? Shelly out there getting that work in. Hey, old man kind of quick with it too. And he could pop. Old man had a little flow with him. Let's go ahead and get out to that next video, man. We got Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson showing y'all how to get it done. Oh, Mike, Iron Mike, talk to him. I love seeing Mike Tyson, man, help out fighters, you know what I'm saying? That's old Henry Cejudo right there. Henry Cejudo getting some tips from Iron Mike. I like what I'm seeing from old Henry. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike Tyson would be a good trainer. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that he have in his arsenal could help some of these fighters out here. So I really think Mike Tyson could really help some of these younger fighters and just giving guys tips like Henry Cejudo. Henry went out there, you know what I'm saying, found Mike Tyson and got some tips from him. So you can't really be too mad at that. And I like what I'm saying from Mike. Mike looks like he's in tremendous shape. Mike looks like he is in tip-top shape. But the last video of the day, man, let's go ahead and I'm going to show y'all. Man. I'm telling you right now, if it was a boxer out there with a chin like this, he ain't never got to worry about losing. Never got to worry about getting knocked out. Because this brother right here, his chin is made of goddamn granite. Real shit. Might play the video.
Damn! All right, bro. Don't do him bad. Don't do him bad. To a bitch, now I'm a whole nigga. What's up? Don't do him bad, bro. No, don't do him bad, bro. Don't do him bad, bro. Don't do him bad. Don't do him bad.
I can't have kids, no way, bro. They took away my shit, bro.
All right, bro.
Hey, man, that brother right there got a chin. Y'all see how he was getting hit flush? Nigga had his hand behind his back to keep the balance. He kept his balance with his hands behind his back. God damn, he was getting. Hold on, man. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing, man? This guy got a chin. A chin. A beard, nigga. God damn.
Damn! All right, bro. Don't do him bad. Don't do him bad.
To a bitch, now I'm a whole nigga. What's up?
Don't do him bad, bro. No, don't do him bad, bro. Don't do him bad, bro. Don't do him bad. Don't do him bad.
I can't have kids, no way, bro. They took away my shit, bro.
All right, bro.
Hey, man. Both of them weigh about $105. Shit, don't know what them weigh shit. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the news of the week, man. Y'all know what it is. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua seem to agree to terms on a potential deal. So with that being said, I'm gonna let Eddie Hearn talk to you guys.
The main positive news is that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have both basically agreed on what that deal should be. So we haven't signed contracts because there's still things to be worked out, but I think we're almost pushing towards a place where they can become drafted for 2021, because like I said, the financial element of any deal is always the most difficult. And I think both guys are in agreement that, you know, the structure of the deal has been put forward and approved by both parties.
Hey, bang for your buck. My bad, man. Everybody in America not overweight and out of shape like guys in the UK. You know what I'm saying? We tend to keep it, you know what I'm saying, lean and mean over here, baby. Lean and mean over here. But I'm gonna let you guys hear that video one more time. Let's listen to what Eddie Hearn is saying. Listen to what he's saying.
The main positive news is that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have both agreed to a two-fight deal, in essence.
So both of them done agreed to a two-fight deal, in essence. So even though they got to fight, they done agreed to a deal. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how that works at all. They both under contract to fight Pulev and one fight Wilder, but they done agreed to a deal. All right. Finish that video.
And the structure of that deal, always the most difficult part of any deal, is the financial element of that deal. And I believe we're in a great place where both guys have basically agreed on what that deal should be. We haven't signed contracts because there's still things to be worked out. But
so no contracts have been signed. No contracts have been signed. There's still things to work out. But in principle, they didn't agree to a deal. In essence, basically, you know what I'm saying. I feel you Bayside Boxing. So no deals have been signed yet. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Even though the news is out there, Fury and Joshua no deal has been signed as of yet because they still have things to take care of. So we have to take that into consideration and put that into context too. Play the video, Mike.
I think we're almost pushing towards a place where they can become drafted for 2021 because, like I said, the financial element of any deal is always the most difficult. And I think both guys are in agreement that the structure of the deal has been put forward and approved by both parties.
So the structure of the deal has been put forward and been approved by both parties. Now, let's get out to some particulars of this deal. All right. Queensberry Promotion came out and made a statement. This is from, we all know what Queensberry is. We know that is Frank Warren Promotional Company. And they came out with a statement. Let me get this statement up on my phone right quick so we can give you guys the particulars of that statement. Let me see. There go right there. Official statement regarding Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua talks. Queensberry Promotions and MTK Global have seen today's commentary in relation to a potential unification fight between Fury and Joshua. We can confirm negotiations have taken place between Eddie Hearn and Tyson Fury's advisor, Daniel Kinahan. Now, I didn't know Daniel was Fury's advisor now. So, Mr. Daniel Kinahan, who was one of the founders of MTK Global, who got a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying, out there with his name and things like that, but we're going to leave that for another day. He is now Tyson Fury's advisor, and he's one of the main guys that when you hear Bob Arum speak, when you hear Fury speak, they speak with him, they speak his name in good reverence, you know what I'm saying? So that means that Daniel is now advising Tyson Fury, which is a good look. Daniel has done a lot of positive things in boxing, even though there's some things outside of boxing that we will not mention right now. As with all previous statements, Queensberry, Top Rank, and MTK are committed to working with all parties to get this fight over the line. At this point, we can confirm no contracts have been signed between any of the confirmed parties, nor have any specifics been agreed regarding venues, dates, and numerous other key items. But both sides do accept that any prospective fight will demand a 50-50 split, and both sides accept there will be a rematch. Obviously, we are keen to make this fight that British fans demand and will continue negotiations in order to deliver his shot becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Things are going in the right direction, and we couldn't be more happier that a potential mega fight is in reach. So with that being said, man, no contract has been signed, but all parties are out there really, really working to get this thing over the line. And we're gonna go out to the Gypsy King himself and see what he got to say. Real quick, let me give you some shout outs to my guys out in the chat. Kieran Betts was good. Rona Zorro was good. Rubisky, my guy, was good, homie. Water ain't done yet, man. Y'all sleeping on Water. Bayside Boxing was good. Undisputed Truth was good. Kieran Betts was good. Bang for Your Buck was good. What else we got out there? Marlon So Icy Sims was good, homie. PED was good. Paul Young, what's up? What's up? What's up? Zarro's two-time. What's going on, man? Big ups to everybody out there in the chat. Audacity, what's good, homie? Everybody out there in the chat, man, supporting your boy. Jay Nizzy, what's good, baby? What's up? Nah, man, let's go out to the Gypsy King himself, and let's see what he had to say in regards to this potential mega fight with Anthony Joshua.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there's a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Peace out.
Yogi, what's good, homie? I'm so happy. Austin GT, what up, though? I'm so happy that this guy think Wilder's gonna be a breeze. That he's a little obstacle, and that he's a little problem in the way. No, brother, no. You gotta put respect on the heavyweight champion, the former heavyweight champion's name. He is the WBC longest reigning champion since whoever it was back in the day. I don't know whoever was second to him. He was tied for the most title defenses. Ain't no man. We're gonna get to we're gonna get to how they are disrespecting Wilder and Pulev for that matter. But particularly Wilder, I feel like that they are showing him a lack of respect when it comes to these negotiations being made public. These could have been kept private. I thought they had a confidentiality agreement that we heard about a couple weeks ago. Now you want to look past Wilder? Like he ain't a motherfucking threat no more? Like he easy pickings? Man, please. But we gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to that disrespect, y'all. Y'all keep on disrespecting the motherfucking knockout king, as Fury called him. Y'all keep on showing that level of disrespect. Ugh. Now here are the particulars to the deal. Bob Arum has revealed that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua 2-fight deal is as follows. First fight, 50-50 split, so right down the middle, nigga, you get what I get. Right down the middle, you get what I get. And that's how it should be in all mega fights. That's why I feel like Terrence Crawford has the same kind of leverage when he's going into that Errol Spence fight, especially if he's able to pull off a Manny Pacquiao fight. Especially if he's able to pull off a Manny Pacquiao fight. All super fights, I don't care. Like Tyson got 1 belt. Joshua got 3, but it's still 50-50 down the middle. That's how it's supposed to be because everybody knows it matters who you're fighting. It matters who you're fighting. Both guys are a draw, but together, they a super draw. Like Uno, nigga, draw 5, draw 6, nigga. That's that super draw right there. When you put two titans together, people want to see that. People are gonna be more intrigued by that than he fighting a fucking guy like Kubrat Pulev. That's why when Wilder and Fury did that pay-per-view, they did 800,000 because people were intrigued. Second fight is 60-40 in favor of the winner from the last fight. So pretty much right in line with what, and as he says, identical terms to the 2-fight deal for Fury versus Wilder. So these are, Bob Arum knows what he's doing. He's been doing this for a while. He understands the bargaining and the leverage that needs to be going on. What's going on, M Stacks? What's going on, Kofi? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, it's funny how bro. I'm glad you said it, my brother. Cause I was just about to get on that shit, man. But my listeners are gonna say it for me. It's funny how when Wilder said 50-50, everybody had a problem with it. So let me ask you y'all this question right here. If Wilder was to beat Fury in the rematch, now fuck that if. When Wilder beats Fury in the rematch, when he beats Fury in the rematch, does Wilder get that same kind of treatment? Does he get 50-50 for the super fight? Can you just X out Fury's name and put Wilder's name in there? Can you? Or is it going to be another problem? We don't want to get Wilder 50-50. Who are you? Who are you to say that you don't want to get Wilder 50-50, man? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. When Wilder wanted 50-50 back in the day, it was a problem. He's not big enough. He's not even an American star. Now it's cool, man. It's cool. We're going to get that 50-50 for everybody now. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro. It's just funny, man. I find it funny. I say ha to this shit. Ha. I find it funny, man. That when Wilder asks for it, it's a problem, but right now they got a structure for a deal in place that's going to give Fury 50-50. So Wilder wins, we expect the same thing. When Wilder wins, we expect the same thing. We don't want to going back and forth. No, whatever deal y'all got in place, just put Wilder's name and X out Fury's name. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Let me see, man. What we got next? Frank Warren has stated that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua could each. Let me get this coming out from right quick, man. Could each earn purses of $60 to $70 million, 47 million to 55 million pounds, if their fight happens as intended. Will be the first all British bout to generate 9 figures in total. That's a lot of money right there, bro. That's big boy money right there. If both guys could earn $60 to $70 million, oh wow, you ain't got it, bruh. Wilder. That's your motivation right there, brother. You see what they talking about throwing? You see the numbers they throwing around? That's your motivation right there, brother, to go out there and whoop Fury ass. You need that $60 million. You need that $70 million. Don't let Fury and Joshua go out there and get that money from you like that. They don't deserve it, man. They don't deserve it. I'm saying these guys don't deserve it, and they putting their life on the line, boy. I'm full of shit. I can't even lie. Let me see what we got next. Yeah, man, we already know that it's an essence, like in essence. You know what I'm saying? We have not signed contracts. There are things that we worked out. The structure of the deal has been put forward and agreed by both parties. So we already knew that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if there's anything else that I need to get into. Nope. All right. Nope. But this is what everybody's talking about, though, bro. Fury and Joshua reached 2-fight agreement. I don't get it, man. I mean, I understand that as a promoter and as a manager, it's your duty to look in the future and go ahead and work your guys' career path out. But at the same time, man, like, we got to get into that Deontay Wilder being disrespected, bro. I don't like it, man. There's no reason why Deontay Wilder should be getting done like this, man. I think people are writing him off way too soon. I think people are out there praying on this man's downfall, man. And the level of respect that he does not get from the fans and even from other promoters, man, is mind-boggling. It's beyond me. I don't understand it, man. Like, I literally do not understand it. Like, how can you go out there and negotiate a deal and, like, just totally disregard? Like, they got it as a foregone conclusion. It's not even a concept in their mind that this guy will go out there and beat Wilder in the rematch. Like, I know Fury brought Wilder's name up, and I commend him on that. But I just feel like, from the fans' perspective, from the UK fanboys or UK supporters, whatever you want to call those guys, because sometimes these guys can be on Fury and Joshua nuts and just totally disregarding Wilder like he's not even a threat. I don't get it, man. Like, I'm I'm of the mindset that Wilder still has a great chance in the rematch. Wilder's still one of the baddest man on the planet, man. Y'all act like that right hand is make believe or something. Y'all act like that right hand is make believe. It ain't make believe, baby. That shit is still real. It's still dangerous. And who knows? Maybe Wilder wasn't himself in the first fight. I mean, in the second fight. Maybe Wilder wasn't himself in the first fight, man. Everybody said Joshua wasn't himself. And look what happened to Joshua in the rematch. He was able to go out there and get the job done. So what if Wilder's able to go out there? No, not what if. When Wilder is able to go out there and get the job done, what are y'all going to say? All this fantasy shit between Fury and Anthony Joshua goes out the window when the Bronze Bomber reminds the world of who the fuck he is. Simple and plain. When he go out there and remind the world of who the fuck he is, what you gonna say then? Huh? What y'all gonna say? Fury had an off night. Wilder got lucky. This is bullshit. Y'all know it's bullshit. Y'all fear it, man. Like, you can't sit back here and tell me like you guys ain't got no. It's no doubt in your mind that Fury's gonna win a rematch. Cause I got doubt. I got doubt in my mind that Fury might struggle with Wilder, and I can see Wilder knocking Fury out. He already dropped him twice. So it's not like Fury is an undroppable opponent. No, I mean, he dropped Fury twice already. Now, look, this is what we're going to do. Explain my doubt. My doubt lies in the first fight. He was able to drop Fury twice. In the second fight, we could tell like Wilder's legs wasn't under him. He wasn't himself. He won't come out and say it, but I say it for him. Just like I said it for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua didn't look right against Ruiz. Wilder didn't look right against fucking Fury. So if he comes back and he is putting in the work, listen to his trainers devising a game plan to beat Fury, then I don't see why everybody in the chat think it's a foregone conclusion. It's not a foregone conclusion at all. But look, man, look what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Skype link in the chat. So if you want to be a part of the show and give your 2 cents on this Wilder and Fury and Joshua shit, you can. I just put in the chat, man. Mike on Sports Skype. If you want to join that way. If you want to join via StreamYard, there's the link for StreamYard. So we have the link for the Skype and link for StreamYard. So if you guys want to be part of the conversation, hop on one of those 2 links while I finish up this show right quick, man. Last night, we had some boxing last night. Even though I already did a show on the last night, we're going to just do a quick overview on what went down last night. Shakur Stevenson, big time Shakur, was able to get a KO last night in round number 6 versus Felix Carburetor. He caught him with the left side. I mean, yeah, a left side body shot, but after he had worked a combination to the right side, that right side on the body really loosened the guy up. And the left side, he came with an uppercut kind of body shot that really put him down. So I was really impressed with what Shakur Stevenson was able to do last night. And he was just beating the guy up. Let's see what we got, man. Who we got coming on the line? Yo, what's the word, man? Talk to me, man. Who's that?
What's happening, Mike?
What's going on, Liz? Boy, you
Mike, what up, man?
What's up, big dog?
Chilling, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get to y'all in 1 second, man. Let me finish these last 2 fights.
Sir.
All right, put yourself on. Appreciate it.
What's up?
Put y'all niggas on mute right quick, man. Hey, just mute up for me, man. Just push mute, man. Push mute. I'm gonna add one in a second, man. They turn that shit all down. But yeah, man, I'm gonna add you one. Just give me a second, bro. I'll add you to the Skype call. On one. But yeah, man, I was impressed by Shakur last night, man. He really went out there and did what he wanted to do, and really showed that his levels to this boxing shit, man. Really, and my boy Jared Big Baby Anderson, man. I know y'all saw him last night. The big man looked good. Was able to keep that pace up for 3 rounds and knock Johnny Langston out in round number 3. He just couldn't deal with it, man. The referee seen him over there struggling and called it off. So big ups to Jared Anderson, man. He's a good looking heavyweight prospect. Guido Vadanelli knocked out Don Hainsworth when my guy was trying to do the shoulder roll and he dipped down with his head. He got caught with that right hand over the top. And that pretty much doing something was a done data for him. Quintavious Cash and Calvin Metcalf had a good ass fight last night, man. Both guys really showed a lot of heart, man. Even though Metcalf didn't have the power that I wanted him to have, he showed that he had a heart and he was tough. But I felt like he could possibly got the nod, but the judges felt different. Quintavious Cash from the Contender, he was able to get a technical decision in round number 6 after Metcalf was unable to continue with that cut over his eye. So with that, and Robitsi Ramirez got a first round KO of Yair Andular. So whatever. All right, man, we're going to go in order, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go out to my guy R&V first. He's the most supportive guy that I got. I'm not saying that you guys are not supportive, but R&V really does help me out a lot. He's the reason why I can run Skype right now. R&V, what's going on, man? Talk to your boy.
Man, nobody worry about these 2 clout chasers, man. I guess they can't build no buzz. They don't want to sign a fake contract, man. Nobody worry about no fake contract.
I mean, they ain't signed nothing. They just
that's what I said. Fake contract.
They agreed to terms, though. It's not like they signed the contract. They more so.
I know. I'm being facetious. It's all fake. It's called smoke and mirrors. It's called the boxing game. It's called non-reality. Nobody gives a fuck about none of this.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like
how is Joshua gonna fight when he has an injury for running so goddamn much in the damn ring? I mean, he clearly can't keep up to the same pace we thought he did because he looked so fresh afterwards. But clearly he got injured when he ran so much. So I don't know what he's gonna be doing going forward. He can't do all that running against Fury.
Do you feel like Deontay Wilder is being disrespected? That's my question for everybody.
They trying to disrespect. Nobody cares about. I just say this: if Wilder's not connected to the fight ain't got no buzz. Imagine if watch this. Check this out. Imagine they had a controversial fight last fight, right?
Okay.
So I'm just saying, give them the imagination. And Fury and Wilder still had a little lingering thing. They still got to fight again. I bet if Joshua and Wilder just signed a fight, you know how much more buzz it would have been.
I mean, Fury's the winner, though. I mean, he holds the cup right now. It's about undisputed. I feel like the British people will get behind it.
Man, they fake Fury fans. They're only Fury fans because Joshua didn't cancel Joshua for speaking his mind. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say, man. First time ever, I'm gonna give Joshua respect. First time ever, he won't speak like a man, so I gotta respect him for that. And so I'm team Joshua when he speak like a man, but I guess the rest of the time he ain't gonna speak like a man, so I ain't team Joshua, but I respect him for what he said.
All right, R&V, let me get out to my guy Liz Lowe, man. Anything else you want to say before I let you go, big dog?
Nah, do your thing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate all the support, homie.
Hey, roll out.
This nigga right here, boy. Always with the jokes. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia, baby. Talk to you, boy. What's going on, homie?
What's happening, man? I'm just cool and crack-a-lack.
Man, I can't call it, man. How you feel about this goddamn Deontay Wilder and Fury and Joshua News, man? Niggas talking about they done agreed to terms to fight next year.
I'm glad they did that, man. You know why? that put an extra fire under Deontay Wilder ass. You hear me?
Yes,
Deontay Wilder, if you listening, bro, I want you to take this personal, dog. I want you to take it personal. Like he literally slapped you with his left hand and brought it back across your other cheek. You hear me, man? Like, take it as disrespect, bro. Show this man that you ain't playing. He done got them too. Okay. Well, you know, tie with the first one, but okay, man. They playing with you, bro. They looking past you. They like Fury to the point now. He like, man, what's the tortoise in the house? You know what I'm saying? He gonna get in here and go to sleep and goddamn wait on Wilder. So Wilder, he trying you, dog.
But real quick, Leslo, man, let me play devil's advocate, man. What one thing Wilder always say? I don't look past my opponents, but I look through them. I do a little window shopping for the next fight. So what's wrong with Fury and Joshua doing that? Now I don't feel like it's right.
No. It's nothing wrong with Fury and Joshua doing what they're doing. Gotcha. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with doing what they're doing. But I'm saying what they are doing, Deontay Wilder should take disrespect too. You telling me, Mike, I'm telling you, forget you, me and RV. Hey, bro, I'm going to see you in a few. Let me just run through him, Mike, right quick, and me and you going to link up. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do it 2 times just in case you want to get your rematch. Bro, that disrespect. I don't care how you look at it.
I got to agree, man. I feel you, bro. Like, I feel you like, I'm like, if I'm sitting at home and I'm Wilder and I'm seeing my news feed and people sending me this shit, I gotta feel like it's disrespect, bro. It gotta be like, ain't no other way. This guy just actually looking past me. He don't think that I could beat him.
Shout it. I get up right then and there. Whatever I was doing, I stop and go to the gym.
Goddamn
That's
right.
how I take it.
Goddamn right.
You understand me? But I hope, hey, real stuff, I know you vote with Deontay. Well, I hope you hear that, Deontay, man. Know that they live low. And I'm a fan, bro. I'm just speaking from passion. It never disrespect, my guy. But how they coming at you, dog? Yeah. Take that as disrespect, man. Get up in that ass, bro. Get up in that ass. That's all I got to say.
Already, my guy Liz Low. Let me go out to my guy Sid Brown. What's going on, Sid? Man, I see you in there toking and smoking. What's good, homie? Take your time, man.
Sir, nothing much, man. I'm happy you reached out to me because I'm messed up on my notifications. I just be clicking and catching shows, but I'm happy that you caught me.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I guess I start off by saying I don't even be trusting what Eddie Hearn be saying, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll say that they got some shit done, and, you know, he be capping a lot. So, I mean, if it's done, it's good for them. But I feel like it's total disrespect. They just acting like Wilder going to get ran through again, and I'm going to stay a fan, win or lose.
Absolutely. Oh, shit, my nigga Sid Brown done disconnected on me. What happened to you, Sid?
I got a call, but I rejected it. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's a little bit disrespectful. Like this man, you know, if it wasn't for Jack Reese and they gave him that 10 count like he deserved it or whatever, it would have been a different.
But they blowing you up, nigga. They blowing you up, goddamn.
They keep calling me, dog.
They blowing you up, boy. You popular.
I'm sorry, I'm messing your show up, but yeah, good, man, I feel like it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That man, he made it this far for a reason. And I'm gonna just stick with it. That's just total disrespect, and he need to show them for real, like what it is. Like, fuck that, go all out. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man. And like I said, thank you for reaching out to me, man.
Already, big dog, man. I appreciate you joining the show. Going out to my guy Juan. What's going on, Juan, man? I saw you call earlier. I just added you back to the chat. Let me. You got to take yourself off mute, big homie. Take yourself off mute, Juan. Talk to me. One result. There we go. What's going on, homie? You back on mute, dog. You back on mute. Unmute one time. There you go.
How about now?
You good? Now? You good, man? What's going on?
Ain't shit, bro.
How you feel about this news, man?
Yeah, I know Wilder's gonna come back. Yeah, they already sleeping on him too much. They forgot he got the one hitter quitter. I guess he's gonna have to do a Roy Jones video and remind them.
Hell yeah. But what do you think about Fury and Joshua though? If they were to get past Wilder and Pulev, Do you think those guys could capture the whole boxing world and not just the UK?
I mean, depending on how they promote. I don't see why not, because for one, you have to admit, Fury is he actually promotes fights pretty good and stuff. Even when he came out, I didn't even like watching Vladimir Klitschko fights, but Fury popped up all over YouTube when he came out in his Batman costume or whatever it was at one time.
Yeah.
So he promotes fights pretty good, and Joshua, he's a knockout artist. So pretty much everybody over here in New York seen what happened when he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. So they want to see if he has anything against what's his name, Fury, which I doubt. But
so you think Joshua ain't got nothing for Fury?
No, he definitely got something. I just don't think that he's gonna be Fury.
Gotcha.
But he got skills.
Already. Well, I won, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get to another caller, man. I appreciate you always calling in and always showing support, brother.
No doubt, bro. Have a good one, man.
You too, man. You too. All right, we going out to my guy Stunner. I know this ain't Stunner from Jersey, is it?
Yeah, Stunner from Jersey, boy. What's good, boy?
What's going on, man? Hold on, let me meet my guy Juan. What's going on? How you living?
I'm living good, man. How you doing?
I can't complain, man. Another day, another doubt.
Yo, I'm about to cook on this topic. I got a lot to say, man.
Do your thing, brother. I've been waiting for you to call in. Do your thing.
All right, where to start? All right, so let's rewind a little bit. When Andy Ruiz beat up Anthony Joshua, right, and Wilder was trying to make that fight with Ruiz, do y'all remember the countless articles that were coming out between July of last year all the way up to like December, when Eddie Hearn was repeatedly saying Wilder shouldn't mention Joshua's name and shouldn't ruin his focus, this, that, and the third, right?
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Right.
All right, so here we are. Joshua's injured, has a fight with Pulev, and is already discussing fights with another guy. The same scenario that Wilder was trying to do, but remember, people were criticizing Wilder when he was trying to do it last year. But here we have people celebrating.
I think the difference is they was trying to get Andy out that second fight. You know what I'm saying? They weren't trying to do it after. But with this right here, they have a agreement after Fury beats Wilder and after AJ beats Pulev. It's not going to happen before. And the way it's structured, it says 2021.
And first off, you were still with TBV in January. I don't know if you remember, but I kept calling in January. I called like 3 times and I said the exact same thing. I said, no matter what you guys think is going to happen, Joshua's next 2 opponents will be versus 2 non-English speaking white men. I said this weeks in advance several times. Joshua's going to fight Pulev. Fury's going to lose. But here's what people aren't realizing. When Wilder beats Fury, all of this undisputed talk that it's all in the air, it's going to completely go ghostly. Joshua's going to go silent. Eddie Hearn's going to go silent. All the same fans that are calling into your show talking about Joshua and Fury, they're not going to be calling in, having any type of opinion on anything. What's going to happen is this whole 600 days is going to turn into 700 days when Wilder gets the belt back, and they're going to push white on Wilder. That's what's going to happen. It's clear as day. Let alone, remember, me and you, Mike, we know that Wilder, his word is his bond. He already said, I'm not accepting no damn franchise belt. So if he beats Fury, he ain't taking no franchise belt. He's going to be like, I already know Joshua's bullshitting anyway. He's just going to go and knock out White. He don't got no qualms about knocking out White. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you let some haters paint the narrative, yeah, sure. They'll be like, oh, yeah, he did this and the third. But we all know what it really is. Didn't want to fight Brazil. Didn't want to fight Pulev. Didn't want to fight Gerald Washington. Come on, man. So everybody should be gearing up for, this Wilder Fury fight. Then, possibly before even AJ and Pulev face each other, we're probably going to get Wilder White before AJ versus Pulev. That's just my personal opinion.
Wow, right before AJ versus Pulev, I don't know about that one.
No. Think about it right now. We're in like the middle of June, beginning of June, right? Yeah. Joshua's injury is essentially going to take him to the middle of July, maybe towards the last week of July to be 100% from.
Yes.
And then Joshua's going to go his typical 4 to 5 month training camp, right? Because Joshua does those extra long training camps for these Europeans. You know what I'm saying? So just that right there, that would make the fight happen around December?
Yes, probably. I'm thinking October, November for Joshua to get back in the ring. I think Eddie Hearn wants to see what England does with the whole COVID-19 thing and see if they're going to open things back up. So I think that's why Joshua's going to be pushed back, guys. You really can't afford to put Joshua out without having the gate because you're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? You lose if you're the promoter.
Let me also add this in there. What people don't realize too is Wilder typically likes quick turnarounds after fights. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Fury, and here's another thing I want to add too about this whole Wilder Fury matchup, and I want to bring Dylan White into this. Right now, Wilder has destroyed all of his other opponents. Fury got in, he did his thing. He presented a lot of difficulties that other fighters can't bring. Remember, Tyson Fury is the only fighter in the division who is taller than Wilder. He's the only guy. Now, everyone's like, oh, yeah, he's exposed. He's not exposed. That's his worst matchup. If you look at Dylan White's career, look at the 3 tallest opponents Dylan White has ever fought in his career and how his performances was. He got knocked out cold by Anthony Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
He fought Robert Helenius, who's 6'6". He looked like complete shit.
Yeah, they look bad. That's right.
We just saw him in the ring versus a man who's the same height as Deontay Wilder, but is in much, much worse shape in Marius Wack.
Yes.
People act like that fight didn't even happen. That's how bad of his performance was. So when talking about different matchups, what people need to factor in is that it's not even just necessarily about the package that this guy brings. It's about the shell and container he's in too. So you can be like a guy like Brazil. A lot of people will call him a bum because he's hittable. He's slow, but there's still dudes who are smaller than him who don't have enough power to get a guy like Brazil off of them. Yes. And eventually Brazil's going to hit them and lay him out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing. So like I said, I'm not denying the fact this Wilder Fury 3 rematch, it's going to be hard. Like I said, Fury is the guy in the division who holds all the schematics needed to beat Wilder. Because not even just the height, even when you're talking about the reach, Wilder is not used to having to be the main aggressor. When you have the shorter reach, you need to create the attack because if both of y'all do everything at the same exact time, the taller, longer guy, his shit's gonna reach first. When his shit reaches first, he's gonna push you off. If I have a 3-inch reach on somebody and I jab them, when my arm's extending, I'm still pushing that jab too. You know what I'm saying? That's also pushing you out of range too for you to land your shit. So people need to take these little things into consideration because I see everybody saying, "Oh, Wilder's exposed, it's done in the third." It's like, nah, like Fury's that dude too. Don't get it twisted. But don't be trying to look at what 6'9" Fury did and then say, "Oh yeah, that one 6'3" guy who just went 10 in the distance with Marius Wack, yeah, he can do the same." It's like, nah, you're wilding. You sound like a casual when you say that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the age-old saying, man. Styles make matchup. But thank you for joining. Man, you was going out for a minute. I got to go out to my guy, Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? My guy, Rod, in the 870, man. If you can hear me, bro, go ahead and unmute yourself, man, and give me your spiel on this Wilder and Joshua and Fury shit.
What up, Mike, man?
What's going on, man?
It's good to be talking boxing again, man. I kind of been off the scene for a minute here trying to get some things together in my personal life. But, it was good to see boxing again yesterday. Shakur Stevenson looked good, man. He did his thing.
Yeah, he beat that boy ass.
Yeah, I think boxing kind of hurt itself at the same time, too, because yesterday you had a big audience and, it's a bunch of people in my Facebook sports groups that they casuals. They don't really watch boxing like that. But with nothing on, they were watching it yesterday. And, a lot of them was talking about how even though Shakur got the knockout, it still was a boring fight. I think these are the times like UFC I didn't think it was boring, but they did because the opponent didn't give a fight. They want to see a back and forth.
Okay. Got you.
So So what I'm about to say is that if you've been watching UFC, and the UFC have picked up a lot of fans, because even I enjoyed it over the weekend because of the competitive fights.
Yes.
But with boxing, it's like you have a great guy like Shakur Stevenson in there with a lame duck, and it doesn't make for a good fight. Although he showed a lot of skills, the other guy didn't do anything in return, and it's almost like watching a football game that's 50-10 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You rather see a 34-37 football game.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of where I go with that. But then this Wilder shit made me call you back, man, because this is so disrespectful
Thank you.
so many different
Thank you.
On so many different levels, man. It's like Wilder. I just find it funny. I've been just sitting back reading and watching everything, and I recorded the fight because I ordered a pay-per-view in my house, and I went back and watched certain little key things in the fight to see in both fights to see what Wilder did wrong and if he could possibly win a third fight with Fury. And it's so disrespectful because you watch AJ, who's getting all this respect, and he got totally dominated by a guy who wasn't even ranked. That's what we have to remember. AJ has a loss, but he lost to Ruiz, who wasn't even ranked at the time, who had just lost to Pulev like maybe a year or so before, who was absolutely like nothing. And he came in and not just beat AJ by some lucky shit, he destroyed AJ. But AJ is getting all these props and all this respect as, oh, this is a huge fight with him and Tyson Fury. But Wilder lost to arguably the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis. He's lost to the best guy since Lennox Lewis, and he really knocked him out in the first fight. And to me, it was a long count. I still say he knocked him out cold. And then in the second fight, there's some things I saw where I hope they make, and I'm a bettor. And right now, this line is sitting at plus 270 for Wilder. I'm praying that they put it at a plus 330 or plus 350.
Bruh.
I already told my wife, like, I'm gonna put a large sum of money on that fight.
Only thing you gotta do, bro. Y'all, I know y'all trying to kill him. He meant Joseph Parker. He didn't mean Pulev. But yeah, man, if they if they move that line up, man, and all that money from the UK start coming in on Fury, oh boy, them eyes gonna be looking nice, man. Especially for a while to knock that. Cause
at first it was 150, then it was 200. Now it's like 270. Just keep making it wide, because I'm gonna drop a nice little penny on Wilder. Because like I said, I saw some things in the first fight. I went back and watched it a few times just to see the second fight, just to see what was going on. If you watch the second fight, I truly 1000% believe that there was something wrong with Wilder before the fight started, because he was wobbly before Fury even hit him with anything vicious.
Yes.
And Fury landed like a little weak right hand, and Wilder just started, his legs just wobbling. So I don't know if he overtrained himself. I also look at the fact too, Mike, and a lot of people don't look at this. I'm very analytical because that's what I do for a living. What I do for a living, I'm a reliability engineer. I have to look at everything in an analytical way down to the details, because the company depend on my information to determine whether they're going to spend millions of dollars on the issue. So when I'm looking at the fight, so when I'm looking at the fight, I'm like, okay, if you think about it, Wilder heavyweight, before the Fury fight, he went into an 8-week training camp with Ruiz to get ready for Ruiz, and everybody know that camp was bruising, and he went through it, and he did a lot in that camp to get ready for Luis Ortiz. So then, instead of him getting his normal 4 to 5 months rest, he turned around, and 3 weeks later, he has to go into another bruising camp for a Tyson Fury fight. And if you ever played sports, which I played on the college level, for those who don't know, I got a Division I scholarship to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff in the SWAC, and I played football for 3 years. If you don't understand, if you don't understand how the body works, with him being a 6'7" guy fighting big 6'5" and 6'9" guys, and him having that quick turnaround like that, where he's beating it's not the fight, it's the beating your body up and count for 8 weeks.
But Ryan, I gotta play devil's advocate, man. People will be out there saying that Fury guy in a fight with Otto Wilder and cut his eye. He had to really fucking fight and really put on a fighting style that he don't normally put on in the Otto Wilder fight, where he was.
here's the key with that, Mike. Let me stop you there. See, here's the difference. Here's the difference in what I'm saying.
Okay.
Fury fought a great fight against Wilder. Fury was an absolute beast. I take nothing away from Fury. Fury is my #1 fighter since Lennox Lewis. I give credit where credit is due. Fury is a motherfucker. Even if Wilder beat him, he's still gonna be 1 or 2 since Lennox Lewis, no doubt. But here's what I'm saying. The key in the fight was Wilder legs. So we're not talking about what Fury went through, because Fury got that cut. He didn't fight for 4 or 5 months until he fought Wilder again. So he had time for his body to rest. He had time to heal. So that's the key. The key is why was Wilder legs so fucking weak? Why was he weak before he even took a big punch? Why was he so wobble-legged? Why was he having issues like that? Why did the second knockdown, he pretty much just tripped over his own foot? He didn't even get hit with anything solid. Fury hit him with a little weak body shot and he just stumbled back and fell down. You have to ask yourself those things. That's what a better do. That's why I won so much money in football. So, I might lose the money, but if I'm ever going to bet on the underdog, Mike, I know what I saw. I know what I analyzed. I know what I think this guy can do if he get a rematch, especially with all the motivation now. And I'm so happy they announced that shit today. Because if I'm Tyson Fury, I'm agreeing to that deal, and I'm telling them, do not announce this shit, because I don't want to give my opponent more ammo. And that's what they just did. They just gave Wilder even more reason to be motivated.
Man,
and I'm not saying that's going to get Wilder the victory.
Fury out here like he out here acting like he ain't got a care in the world. Like he not even like I know he. You
remind me of my.
You break it up.
He remind me of Wilder going into the. I said, you know who he remind me of?
Wilder going to the second fight.
To the second fight, because Wilder, you got to think about it. Wilder pretty much in that first fight, he like. Fury didn't. People gave Fury the first 4 or 5 rounds. I went back and watched that fight. Fury didn't even fucking throw punches in the first 4 rounds. He was just feigning and shit.
Exactly.
That's all he was doing.
The first fight, he was doing a lot of feigning.
Yeah, he was just doing a lot of feigning the first 4 rounds. I had one of my boys swore up and down. We bet $100. My homeboy Neely. We bet $100 that he said, man, I guarantee you, we go back and watch the fight that I had Fury winning like some crazy number. Like 9-3, and I said, all right. I said, I'm going to analyze the fight while you watch it, and you tell me if I'm wrong. And I went through the first 5 rounds, and when we rescored it, his first 5 rounds, he gave Wilder 3, gave Fury 1, which is round 3, and he had round 5 as a toss-up round. And I was showing him how the commentators were saying, oh, Fury's doing so much, but Fury hadn't landed but like 1 punch through the first 2 minutes of the first round. But they was talking about all his feigning and shit, and how he had Wilder like missing shots, but he wasn't landing anything. So I would say this, Mike, and I'm going to go ahead and let whoever else is coming on. In the first fight, when they fought, Wilder knew it was an easy fight because Fury just feigned. Fury didn't hit him with anything solid. Wilder was pissed off at himself because he didn't take his time and land a big punch early. And when he landed, and you got to think about it, in the last 4 rounds of that first fight, Wilder knocked him down twice and hurt him a couple of times in the 11th round. So when you look at that, Wilder felt confident, like, man, this dude can't punch. He can't hurt me. I'm going to come in here and knock his ass out. And he was overconfident, and them legs gave in on him. The big key in that fight was his legs. And I promise you, everybody listen to this. I'm going to come back on here after the fight, win or lose. I'm going to eat my crow. I'm going to let you guys give me shit if Wilder get his ass whooped the same way. But I'm a betting man. I'm going to put some big money on that fight. I'm going to show y'all before the fight what I'm going to put on it. I got a feeling that if Wilder come back well rested, no 2 counts in a 4-month period for a big-ass heavyweight, ain't nobody did that shit since Tyson fighting bums, and he come back well rested, legs right, everything is going to be a whole different fight. Can Fury still win the fight, Mike? Absolutely he can, because Fury is a legendary fighter. Fury has shown you that he can do a lot of shit in the ring, and I'm not disrespecting that man. But one thing I will say, for them to disrespect Wilder the way they did today, that was some bullshit. And for them to just act like AJ is going to get past anybody, you got to remember, AJ
Come on now. Hold on. Pulev ain't shit, man. I don't give a fuck if I don't give a fuck if AJ went in there after he fucked 12 bitches in the back locker room. Pulev is not beating AJ, bro.
Here's the difference in mentality. Pulev from what I observed from him and his interviews and stuff, he feel like he better than Andy Ruiz. He saw something. Here's what I tell you: you play sports, Mike, on a college level, so you understand how mentality is when you playing certain teams. If he'd have fought AJ before the Ruiz fight, I agree with you. He would have been so shell shocked by AJ. He looked at AJ as this big monster that he would have come in timid, and AJ could have clipped him early and got him out of there.
I hear you, man. But you're not.
Here's
Go
Mike,
ahead.
listen, Pulev, you right. I've seen his last couple of fights.
Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wet dog, you ain't lying. But I'm just telling you something. When it's a chance at glory, and you know this dude is suspect, you know he got a weak ass glass chin. You know every time somebody touches chin hard, he could go down. Sometimes you get nuts to do it. It's just like that bully. You were scared of that bully across the street, and then you watch somebody you feel like you tougher than whoop his ass. You gonna go over there and try to whoop his ass too. You might get your ass, but you gonna go try. And that's what I think Pulev got a shot at. I'm betting my money on Joshua, no doubt. But I think Pulev got a shot to do those things. Mike, you have to understand the mentality. Everybody giving AJ this credit. I'm just sitting back laughing because I can't wait for him to fight somebody else that's just going to remotely come in there and throw punches. His ass is so glass chin.
I just feel like, bro.
Can't say I'm bullshit, Mike, because I called this shit 3 fights before Andy.
Bro. We can say that AJ got a glass chin, but the one thing about AJ, the motherfucker get up. He got up with Vladimir Klitschko. He got up 5 times against Ruiz to the referee called him out. But he don't go to sleep. He don't go to sleep now.
At your last job, before the Andy Ruiz fight, did I not call in several times and tell you guys? I said, "Hey, AJ eventually get beat. He got a glass chin."
Yeah.
So your co-host would just go off on me.
You
like,
called the boxing voice a couple times and said that you thought AJ was.
I said AJ is soft, man. I said I could see it in him. I could see when he get hit, he start grabbing, he start blinking. He had this like wild hair, bushy eye look where he just freaked out and shit. And I could just see it in him. And you're right. He get hit, he get back up. And to me, I don't look at that as nothing special. Like I know a lot of people do. I just don't. In that Klitschko fight, I chalked it up to Klitschko not fucking letting the trigger go. I said if Klitschko would have just went and just started throwing bombs for another minute, another 30 seconds, he would have stopped AJ in that fight, and the fight would have been over. But he stopped pulling the trigger.
If it was a fifth, my nigga, we all be drunk.
Exactly. AJ won. He got out of it. You absolutely right, and all that. But I'm just telling you, just like I told y'all on the Boxing Voice 2 or 3 fights before Andy Ruiz, AJ is a whole bitch out here, and I'm gonna call him. I respect him as a black man. I love what he said the other day. I love what he said, but I'm just talking about in the boxing ring. I don't want anybody to misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just talking about his style is scary. I watched him against Ruiz. Everybody talking about that was a world-class. No, that wasn't a world-class boxing match. That was a world-class running match. He ran, he poked. He ran, he poked. He never engaged. You go watch Floyd Mayweather fight. Floyd Mayweather engaged. Floyd Mayweather be a dog at times in the ring. AJ never did that. He ran scared, outpointed the guy. It's Mike. You know when we from Arkansas, you play them white schools in northern Arkansas, and they get a 15-10 lead in basketball,
It's gonna be
and
tough
they
to
just
get it back.
Whole quarter.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get back. Hey, do they got a shot clock now in high school basketball or nah?
I think you do have to shoot within 40 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. I think they do that anymore. But we've lost games in high school like 28-22 because we playing against a white team. They get a little lead because of fouls or something like that, and they just start throwing the ball around. Yep. So that's all I'm saying with AJ. I know what he's made of, man, and ain't nothing gonna change that. And that's why Eddie Hearn trying to cash out with this Tyson Fury fight as quick as he can, because he know AJ can't beat Tyson Fury. He know he can't. AJ can't beat Tyson Fury.
All right, man. We're gonna see, man. If Fury beat Wilder, we'll see. If not, then you won't have to like. I feel like if when Wilder beat Fury, you gotta put Wilder's name on that agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be no different. The winner give 50-50.
That was gonna be my last point, Mike. That was my last point before I let you go. If I'm gonna see how quick they are ready to make that deal if Wilder knock Fury ass out, because Wilder not gonna win on points. Fury is too great of a boxer.
Man, you'd be stupid. Oh, well, shit. I've seen stranger shit in the boxing ring, man. Wilder could get four knockdowns or some crazy shit.
That way, yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with you in that way. But if it's just a straight boxing match, I just feel like Wilder would have to stop him and knock him out to beat him.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, Mike, if Wilder somehow beat Fury, and I still got Fury as the favorite, but I just you make money in betting off underdogs.
Yes.
And so if you find a good underdog, that's where you make you got to be willing to lose, you got to be willing to win, and you got to put that money on them underdogs. And I feel like Wilder would be a perfect underdog for me to make some big money. If they do 3 plus 300, I'm gonna bet on it anyway on Wilder. But if they do plus 300 over, oh man, I see some big money in my future with that. But what I will say is this: let's see how fast. See, I think AJ run into that Fury fight, because even though Fury stopped Wilder, everybody that know boxing as being a realist could tell, like, the first knockdown, he hit him behind the head. It really was, Wilder got right back up, wasn't dizzy or nothing. His legs was just gone. He just got right back up. Then the second knockdown, Fury hit him with a weird looking ass body shot and he tripped over his own feet. So, and nobody sitting around here thinking Fury is the next Mike Tyson from those 2 knockdowns. You just know it was something fucked up with Wilder. AJ know that too, because AJ watched the film. So AJ feel like, hey, Fury don't hit as hard and he a boxer, but I'm a boxer too. I could box pretty good. I probably could land my shot before he could outpoint me. So that's why they run into that fight. If Wilder knocked Fury ass out, Mike, how quick you think they're gonna make that 2-fight deal with Wilder?
They gotta make it, man. They gotta make it. They gotta make it, bro. You ain't got no choice. Like if you don't make it, man, the public would see that. Like the media would write stories. YouTubers would do videos on it. Like you cannot backtrack if Wilder win, because that's a clear sign of motherfucking cowardness. I'm just gonna be real with you. And I'm a guy who always defends AJ, who always defends Eddie. But if you backtrack, looks bad.
Here's what's gonna happen, Mike. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Let's say Fury Wilder fight November. Wilder, boom, catch him in the 5th round, knock him out, win his belt back. They're gonna go to AJ. Wilder gonna call him out after the fight, like, hey, come on, let's make undisputed. First thing they're gonna do is say, all right, they offer Fury 50-50 and 60-40 to the winner in the second fight. Right? They're gonna go to Wilder and say, well, you lost to Fury, you lost a lot of your fan base, and we can't give you 50-50, we'll give 60-40, knowing Wilder isn't gonna take 60-40. Or they will say, we'll give you 50-50, but no rematch clause. We don't want a rematch clause. So they're gonna do things like that. Or the third thing they're gonna do, they're gonna say, because Usyk has already come out and said, I'm not stepping aside. I want my mandatory or take the belt from him. It won't be an undisputed fight. That's what they're going to use. Oh, we got to go fight Usyk. Everybody wants the fight to be undisputed, and then they're going to try to push it back. He's not going to get in that ring with Wilder, because one thing he does know is that styles make fights, like you just said, and he doesn't have the head movement and the mobility that Fury has to avoid Wilder's right hand. Wilder going to catch AJ early and often. And AJ doesn't have the chance to even stand up to one of Wilder punches. So they pretty much know. I always told somebody this, Mike. The only way AJ could beat Wilder is if he just say, fuck it. In round 1, I'm going to do what Tommy Hitman Hearn did against him.
Bro, I just watched that shit the other day, my nigga. That shit's so fire.
Makers. And if AJ do that, I agree with y'all. AJ is the second hardest hitting boxer heavyweight in the world right now. AJ could knock Wilder ass out if he did that. But I don't think he got the nuts to do it. I ain't seen it in him yet. I ain't seen it in him to come out round 1 and say, I'm going to get on my front foot, I'm going to walk through Wilder ass, and I'm going to try to knock his ass out, and he going to knock me out. One of us going to knock each other out in the first or the second round, and that's how this fight going to end. AJ could beat Wilder in that way, but AJ get on that back foot, start trying to move around and shit, he too stiff. Wilder going to catch him. It's going to be an easy night for Wilder. And people, you know what's going to be crazy? Here's what's going to be crazy. In 2 fights, Wilder can become the greatest fighter since Lennox Lewis, greatest heavyweight since Lennox Lewis. Because now Fury has gotten all his glory now.
Yep.
Everybody ain't calling, no one's calling Fury fat, crackhead, or none of that. He's a legendary fighter now. Wilder come out, beat him, boom. You beat Fury. Nobody thought you could win. Now he's great. AJ got all this publicity, which is overrated to a certain extent, and he get in the ring with AJ, and AJ coming there with that I'm gonna outbox him bullshit, and Wilder knock his ass out in 5 rounds. In a matter of the next 10 rounds Wilder fight, I guarantee you he could become the best, the greatest heavyweight since Lennox Lewis, and it'll be 2 knockouts. And I think it could possibly happen. I'm be betting that it happened, Mike.
Already, my guy. I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah, that's all I have, Mike. I ain't sorry to waste a little bit of your time,
man. You good, man, nigga. Hey, you made the chat react to your conversation. That's why I let you burn so long, because they react like a motherfucker. They here going off, nigga. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He's delusional.
I want them to talk shit, but we gonna see. Tell them I'm the type of person I come win or lose, man. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. For you UK fans that don't know out there, I'm a Cowboy fan. And when the Cowboys lose, I'm there. And when they win, I'm talking shit. So y'all ain't got to worry about me running like a lot of y'all did with AJ lost.
If you a Cowboys fan in 2020 and you above the age of 30, you done some damn suffering. I tell you that.
Yeah, they think COVID-19 bad. Stop being a Cowboy. Like, time to be a Cowboy fan at 35. But no, Mike, thanks, man, for having me on, man. And I'll call back in the next time you have a show, dude.
All right, Rod, man. Thank you, man. All love, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yep. All right.
Big up to my guy, Rod in the 870, man. Going off, man. That's Rod in the 870, man. If you listen to the boxing voice, he called in. Y'all know his name, Rod in the 870. He's always very opinionated on what he does, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to him. If you want to be part of the conversation, all thing you got to do is add me on Skype. I'll just put the link to my Skype in the chat right there. If you want to give your spiel on AJ, if you want to come back, anything Rod in the 870 said, hop on the Skype link, or you can hop on the StreamYard link that I'm putting in the chat now. And to my guy out there, let me talk to my guy right quick, the private chat. Harshay Vardhan, I'm sorry. I seen you backstage. I was gonna get to you, but by the time that I got to you, you had just clicked off. So I do apologize to you for not getting to your call. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to hop on the stream, man, I just put both links in the chat, so you can call me on Skype, or you can call me on hit me on StreamYard. I'll add you to the show. You don't have to use the video part if you don't want to. You can do like my guy Stunner did in Jersey and just do all audio. You know what I'm saying? No problem with that. But yeah, man, if not, man, we're gonna get on out and get ready for our nighttime stream, man. We always stream Madden. Mike play Madden live every night since there's no sports around. You know what I'm saying? I try to fill that void and give y'all guys some good entertainment on my Madden. So if you haven't been checking that out, you should be checking that out. I mean, what else do we need to say about Shakur? I mean, he looked excellent last night. He was beating this guy the fuck up. Like he put paws on that young man. He was using his steps to get back and countering when he came in. He made sure that when the guy swung, he was out of range, and he was making sure that he was landing some solid combinations, and he was just systematically breaking his guy down. That's American football. But yeah, he was just breaking his guy down to the point. We got Sid Brown calling back in. What's going on, Sid? Dom. Okay, that was Dom calling in. What's going on, Dom?
Yeah, I wasn't calling you.
Oh, you what? What shit?
Nah, that was me. That was Sid.
What's going on? So you got something else you wanted to add?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to give a shout out to the 973 because that's where I was born from. That's my original hometown. And I feel like Shakur, he gonna be the sharpest out of all those young kids, man. And yeah, man, it's bright future. But I'm tapping on him to be sharpening all of those kids coming up. Tiafimo, Haney, all of them. I know that's gonna make H Money mad, but hey, man.
Yeah, man. Shakur a bad boy, man. He definitely got the skills, and it looks like he got the mindset too. I mean, when you got Andre Ward, when you got Terrence Crawford around you, I mean, when you got Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying, that's doing your business, having your business aspect, you know what I'm saying, that's all good.
Yeah, the way I see it, they say Floyd is the best of our generation or whatever, you know, and technically Floyd even came from top rank. You know, those top rank people be having some gems, man.
Yeah,
And
Manny
that's what,
Pacquiao,
yes, sir.
Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, let's go on. Mikey Garcia right now is doing this thing. Mikey just got $8 million to fight Jesse Vargas, my nigga.
Yes, sir. So
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, man, they can't. I know they ain't ignoring him, but man, I can't wait for this dude to get on these bigger stages. These champs gonna start running, man. You seen what he did? That was too easy, and yeah, he the future.
I already said, man. Well, thanks for calling back in and giving me your take on Shakur, big dog. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. Appreciate everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, joining the stream, calling in, give me your take. Y'all know what to do, man. Follow me on Twitter at Gross2312. You can follow me on IG at Gross1911, or you can follow me on Facebook if you want to at Avon Barksdale. But as I always say, man, y'all know what I do, y'all know what I'm about, and y'all know how I gets down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.